What is up, guys? It's Swammer here, back again with some more Halloween Cup action. Going to be trying out a new team today. It's going to be Alolan Marowak on the lead with double Charmers in the back. Um, like I said before, Charm is really strong in the Halloween Cup meta. It really just has to watch out for poison types, and then Wormadam is really the only steel type that's bulky enough to be a problem for Charmers. So there you've got Alolan Marowak on the lead to cover off those poison jabbers. It is resisting the poison type attacks, and it will absolutely destroy Wormadam. Takes care of Venusaur, Victory Bell, the other things that are going to give the Charmers, some problems. This moveset right now, I'm still running Shadow Ball. That's because as of the time of recording this video, I have not had my Alolan Marowak raid day. It actually starts in about 5 minutes. So once I do that, I'll definitely be looking to use an Alolan Marowak with Shadow Bone. If you guys don't know, it's going to be a very good move. It's basically a clone of Rock Slide, except that it also has a chance to debuff your opponent. So Alolan Marowak is going to get much better with Shadow Bone, and it's going to give it the ability to double up on Ghost type attacks. So really, really good move set for it to have. But yeah, let's go ahead and get right into the video. So I went 11-4 in my first 15 games with this team, and I should have probably gone 13-2. I made some bad plays. I still am not used to the switch buttons on the side, so that also contributed. So here we've got Azumarill on the lead, switch into Wigglytuff right away, and it's a Galvantula coming in. This is totally fine. I don't need to shield this, and I should just be able to charm down before I go down. So it's going to be very close, but I am able to charm down. Very little farm now for that Azu. If they come back in, they do come back in, and so I'm going to come into Clefable and just start going for the charm down here. And probably makes sense to shield this up. I definitely need my Clefable to take out this Azumarill, and we are just going to be going for the charm damage here. Don't need to shield the second one. It's just another play rough. I should still be able to charm down in time. So able to take them out here. And then it's actually a Crustle in the back. So that is not amazing. Crustle has quite a good matchup against Alolan Marowak. We did get the defense fell from the Psychic, though. That's what we were going for, because they did have 2 shields. So this is going to be really, really close. Going for the Bone Club right here, and I make a terrible mistake. I throw an extra Fire Spin. I shouldn't have done that. And then here, I throw another Fire Spin and go for the Bone Club. So I have the Shadow Ball now. I tank this X-Scissor. That's fine, whatever. But I should be throwing the Shadow Ball here. And I think it's just because it overtapped, but as a result, it's a tie. That's one of the cases where, I said I should have won because, I had the energy. All I had to do was hit Shadow Ball. So, not a great play by me, but still, pretty pleased with my first attempt with this team. So let's go ahead and get into the next match. We've got a Wormadam on the lead. This is great. I am definitely going to be wanting to maintain switch advantage. So we come into Wigglytuff against this Azumarill. I'm prepared to use both shields if I need to. I don't think this is a Hydro Pump. It is just an Ice Beam, so I didn't shield. Basically, Hydro Pump is what you have to watch out for on the Azumarill. So I'm going to shield up this next one, and this is going to be another Ice Beam, but that's fine. I should be able to charm them down before they're able to get to another charge move, and we do. And now we're going to go ahead and throw a Play Rough into that Wormadam that's coming back in. Very unlikely to get a shield. This is going to be resisted. And we do go down. And see, this is where the switch button threw me off, because what it actually registered was me switching into Alolan Marowak, and that's not what I wanted at all. So they are able to get a free swap into their own Alolan Marowak. So I'm going to be forced to go for a Bone Club bait, then go for a Shadow Ball. We do connect on the Shadow Ball, and then my opponent surrenders. So very lucky that they did not believe that I had the Shadow Ball there. But that was, that's getting used to the new system. So got to make sure that when you're tapping for those fast moves, you're tapping over on the left-hand side, just so you don't hit that switch block or switch button by accident. All right, Toxcoke on the lead. This is all right. I'm going to go ahead and swap into Wigglytuff because charm damage is going to be quite oppressive, and I really need to get out the charm counters early with this lineup. So Alolan Marowak comes in, totally fine. This is actually why I safe swap into Wigglytuff rather than Clefable, because Wigglytuff is not going to be taking any damage from Shadow Ball, really. So they can bring in their Alolan Marowak, and I can actually get it quite low with Wigglytuff before they're able to take me out. They are going to be able to take me out and likely have quite a lot of energy stored, but all I need to do is get to a Bone Club. This is potentially going to be a Shadow Ball, so I do go ahead and shield it up. It's actually a Shadow Bone, so definitely want to be getting myself one of those. Going to go for the Bone Club. This will just barely be enough to take it out. And we are able to take out the Alolan Marowak, which is definitely going to be good for our Clefable. They're able to get off a Mud Bomb here. I'm not going to shield it. I'm instead going to toss a Bone Club, and then given that they shield this, I'm actually going to swap out, reading that whatever they have in the back might be weak to Alolan Marowak. Not going to shield here. This is definitely just a Mud Bomb, way too quick for Sludge Bomb. And then it is a Galvantula in the back, so it is in fact weak to Alolan Marowak. We are going to be able to shield up this charge move, probably just going to be the lunge. It is just the lunge, but that's totally fine. We're going to get to a Psychic here. And the Psychic is going to be more than enough damage to take out the Galvantula. Oh, and then Toxicroak had a Sliver of Health left, so able to take it out. So 2-1. I guess 2 wins and a tie here. I didn't actually lose the first one, but so far doing pretty well with this team. Definitely is potentially a little bit toxic. I've won a lot of games with 2 shields, so take that, or make of that what you will. But it's been pretty fun to use, actually. All right, getting into the 4th match here, we've got Azumarill on the lead. Got to switch out of this right away, going into Wigglytuff. And they are actually staying in, so this is okay. I'm going to shield this up. It could be a Hydro Pump, I think. It's just an Ice Beam, so too bad that I shielded that, to be honest. I'm going to go straight for the Play Rough here. I want to force them to shield if they want to get off another charge move. So we do go for the Play Rough. We do get a shield. Totally fine. I am actually going to let this come through. I think it's going to be another Ice Beam with Play Rough. It's just another Ice Beam. So we're going to be able to charm them down here. Oh, barely not able to charm them down. So we're actually going to let it go. This is low enough now that I can come in with a Alolan Marowak and get way ahead on energy. So able to farm down with Fire Spin, and it's a Crustle coming in. So I'm going to go for the Shadow Ball here. Really want to get damage on this Crustle, and then I'm going to go ahead and swap into Clefable, and they bring in their Galvantula. So Clefable is definitely going to be able to carry this game. I am going to go ahead and shield up the lunge. Unfortunately, it's a lunge. Didn't need to shield that. But I'm going to be able to charm down before they get to another charge move. And then just going to be going for the charm down here. I'm not going to get to 2 moves, so just straight fast moving down, and we're able to take out that Crustle. So good match there. Again, this is what I've seen a lot of with this team is winning with my opponent having shields in the back. So Skuntank on the lead. This is pretty interesting for us, to be honest. We are resisting the poison jabs right now. We're going to switch into the Wigglytuff. I was hoping to catch a Crunch there. Not able to catch a Crunch, so I am going to have to shield up this Flamethrower, I think. but they're actually coming back in with Wormadam, so given that, it's probably would have been better if I had let the Flamethrower hit me, because I don't really want to take health from this Wormadam because I want to farm that with Alolan Marowak. So, unfortunately, we're getting it very low. I probably should have just stopped attacking. I never like that play. But gonna come in with Alolan Marowak. We get a Fire Spin in. They get one Iron Head off, but this is totally fine. Uh, they are likely going to be coming back in with the... Oh, they're coming back in with Azumarill, actually. So we're going to go for a Shadow Ball right away here. Connect on the Shadow Ball. That's really good for us. Going to swap into Clefable now, and hopefully just charm down this Azumarill. They are going to connect with the Play Rough. You know, I probably should have shielded that, to be honest. Yeah, definitely should have shielded that one, to be honest. But we are going to be able to get them low enough that we can just go ahead and shield up this charge move. And then they need to get to another charge move, and we're going to be able to Fire Spin down in time. So they have 2 shields, but it doesn't matter. They've got no more Pokemon, saving them for Season 5. So that is a good set. Able to go 4-1 in that set, and move up to 2870 rating or something like that. So this team has been a lot of fun so far. The one thing I've seen that it does not do well against is when there's both a Quillfish and a Tentacruel in the back. I'm not sure if there's any way to win that, because there's just not a lot you can do. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video.